How's it going? Happy Sunday to you. This is our weekly live little chat that I'm going to be doing. And please know that at any point that you have questions, drop them here in the message. So you can leave a question. I'm happy to answer that once we get started. And those of you who are joining later on, do the hashtag replay and I'll answer questions for you there as well. So today's topic, we're going to talk about accountability. Last week, I had mentioned in regards to accountability that once we start to get into the second month of the year, we have a tendency to pull back on our goals and what we think we should be doing and ought to be doing. And instead, we end up going into overwhelm and high anxiety. And so I want to just chat with you a little bit about what you can do for yourself in this time to care for yourself and be aware of what these sensations feel like. Oftentimes, when I work with clients who have anxiety and overwhelm, they start feeling more within their body. And this past week in particular, we're coming up on a full moon tonight. And so we have a tendency to start to feel different energies occurring with the full moon, right? And so this understanding of how you can care for yourself when you start feeling different internally, and you can begin to create more of this awareness of how you breathe. That's a big one. If you are in high anxiety mode or overwhelm mode and you can't catch your breath, then take a moment and pause and feel that connection back to your breath. That's the important feature to note immediately. And then, what does accountability look like for you? Does it mean that you need to take a walk? Does it mean that you need to step away from your desk or your office space a little bit more? Does it mean that you need to talk to somebody else? Is it a third party? Is it a therapist? Do you feel that you need to have a different change of pace? There's a variety of different avenues that you can do, but just keeping those in mind as far as how you can care for yourself. For me personally, one of the things that I need at the end of my day is to literally wash away the day. So I take a shower before I go to bed because it helps me to cleanse my auric field and be able to have a much deeper sleep. It is amazing when I get into that routine how much I feel better. So, taking care of yourself, that's another aspect of this accountability. You don't have to rely on someone else for the support. It's certain routines that you can do for yourself and being mindful of what that feels like for you. The other thing is that getting into a routine of exercise. So, accountability on your movement, and especially those of you who have an office space that you work out of. Are you stepping away from your desk? Are you just trapped there all the time? I know entrepreneurs, we have a tendency to stay at our desk for longer periods of time, and oftentimes we don't even have anybody else around. So we need to give our bodies that opportunity to even just walk from point A to point B several times throughout the day. The other aspect is that if you need accountability to have someone keep you on task, keep you on target, do you have an entrepreneur buddy or somebody within a group coaching situation? If it's a mastermind or another program that you're part of, that's another opportunity to create accountability. And maybe you both get up and you walk to the other side of the room while you're on a Zoom call, and then you come back and then you regroup. If you are looking for more accountability in your weekly activities, please know that I do weekly classes in group format, and you can take a look at those classes here. That's one opportunity. The other opportunity that I'm finding with my entrepreneurs in particular, that they are looking for personalized sessions. And what I can do to support them for their body in that moment. We kind of go into this idea of we want one thing, but reality is that body calls for something completely different. So the private personal training sessions that are done one-to-one are very, very user friendly and challenging depending on what you're looking for. And it's a great way to keep yourself motivated and invigorated. So keep that part in mind as well. And again, those of you who are joining later on, just drop the hashtag replay. If you have any questions or want to share with anyone else about what you're doing to observe accountability or even self-care, because that kind of goes along hand in hand, drop those in the comments and let's support each other along this way. Enjoy. Thank you so much. Have an awesome week, and we'll be back at it next Sunday at 6:05 Mountain Time. Thank you.